Welcome to the 2024 Parkland Challenge. I'm your host, Antoine Thomas. Today we have a trio of teams in Bracket 2 with Danville Schlarman, Fisher, and Rantoul. They will face off in a round-robin style tournament to determine who advances to the championship round. Let's meet the teams for the first matchup.
Paul Hurley, 11th grade.
Dylan Hemker, senior.
Cheyenne Lutz, senior.
Jack Barber, sophomore.
Evie Kelsey, junior.
Wrigley O'Brien, junior.
Connor Andrew, sophomore.
Andrew Hazard, senior.
Jeremiah Todd, junior.
Noah Hurley, senior.
Daniel Bine, senior.
Schlarman, are you ready? Fisher, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. First question. What is the last word of the New Testament? Paul.
Amen.
That is correct. By studying the front page of the New York Times, which board game did architect Alfred M. Butts invent? Paul.
Scrabble.
That is correct. What two U.S. states are readily accessible from the border town of Moark? The correct answer is Missouri and Arkansas. Which country ruled Panama before the United States backed Panama's revolution in 1903? Paul.
Colombia.
That is correct. In 1896, this state became the 45th state. Paul.
Colorado.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confer?
Sure. Nevada.
Nevada.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Utah. What singer-songwriter was awarded the 2016 Nobel Prize for Literature? The correct answer is Bob Dylan. In what war did Sparta defeat Athens? Paul.
Peloponnesian War.
That is correct. What Italian phrase refers to pasta which is still firm to the bite? Paul.
Al dente.
That is correct. What 1995 film told of an ill-fated space mission of 1970 and starred Tom Hanks? Daniel.
Apollo 13.
That is correct. What nautical term for the type of sail was first applied to buildings in Chicago in 1880s? Daniel?
Skyscraper.
That is correct. If you were facing Mount Rushmore, which U.S. president would be the furthest to the right? Paul.
Theodore Roosevelt.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confer?
Lincoln.
That is correct. This iconic U.S. roadway was officially removed from the United States highway system in 1985. Jeremiah.
Route 66.
That is correct. What Texas city is known for their Riverwalk? Paul.
Houston.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confer?
I don't know.
Dallas.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is San Antonio. The term deja vu comes from what language? Daniel.
French.
That is correct. This classic science fiction show introduced the phrase Danger Will Robinson. Noah.
Lost in Space.
That is correct. What term is given to ground that is frozen even in summer? Paul.
Permafrost.
That is correct. Which tropical disease is caused by Plasmodium and often transmitted by mosquitoes?
Malaria.
Yes, that's correct. What is the term for food that is prepared according to Jewish dietary laws? Daniel.
Kosher.
That is correct. By what familiar name do you know the National Biscuit Company? Jeremiah.
Nabisco.
That is correct. What gem represents the 75th wedding anniversary? Paul.
Ruby.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confirm?
Maybe just I don't think it's diamond. Sapphire, maybe.
Sapphire?
That is incorrect. Diamonds.
The Diamond Jubilee, people.
And now the video round goes to Schlarman.
On February 1st, 2003, 16 minutes before it was scheduled to land, this space shuttle broke apart in flight over West Texas, killing all 7 crew members.
Challenger.
The loss of the Space Shuttle Columbia may have resulted from damage caused during liftoff, when a piece of insulation foam from the external fuel tank broke off, piercing a hole in the shuttle's left wing that allowed hot gases to penetrate the wing upon re-entry.
All right, let's get it back to the questions. If a right triangle has one side that is 6 inches long and the hypotenuse is 10 inches long, what is the length of the remaining? Daniel.
8.
That is correct. Who played Arnold Schwarzenegger's twin brother in Twins in 1988? Dylan.
Danny DeVito.
That is correct. What is the real identity of Aquaman? The correct answer is Arthur Curry. Who was Captain Hook's first mate in Peter Pan? Jeremiah.
Smee.
That is correct. What is the only state with its state song coming from a Broadway musical? Paul.
Arkansas.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confer?
New York?
That is incorrect as well. The correct answer is Oklahoma. What political leader handpicked his spry 70-year-old brother, Roll, as his successor in 2001? The correct answer is Fidel Castro. What Latin word means 1,000 years? Noah.
Millennium.
That is right. What is the state tree of Illinois? Cheyenne.
The white oak.
That is correct. In Greek mythology, how many labors was Hercules given to complete? Ander.
13.
That is correct. Nope, that is incorrect. My apologies. Would you like to confer?
Did one extra.
7.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is 12.
Oh, gotcha.
Name the 6 pieces used in chess.
Buzz.
Yeah, it's
Sorry. Go ahead, Paul.
Rook, knight, bishop, king, queen, pawn.
That is correct. What does URL stand for? It stands for Uniform Resource Locator. What nation is divided into by the Cook Strait? Paul.
Australia?
That is incorrect. Would you like to confer?
Like Java. Okay, Java.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is New Zealand. What is the ability of a fluid to offer resistance to flow called? Daniel.
Viscosity.
That is correct. What continent is cut into fairly equal halves by the Tropic of Capricorn? Paul.
Africa?
That is incorrect. Would you like to confer?
South America.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Australia. And that ends round 1.
Tired of working multiple jobs? Parkland College has your solution for better work-life balance. They provide short-term training for in-demand careers that can lead you to a satisfying job and better pay. Plus, Parkland has affordable transfer credits, flexible class times, and payment assistance. Now, how does that work for you? Visit parkland.edu/summerfall24 and get started.
Welcome back, and now it's time for our lightning round, where you lose points for incorrect answers. Let's get started. This major leaguer finished his career with over 1,400 stolen bases by far. Wrigley.
Ricky Henderson.
That is correct. What frozen Italian dessert consists of ice cream, fruit, nuts, and sometimes candy? Paul.
Gelato.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is spumoni. In which city does the South by Southwest Music Festival take place? The correct answer is Austin, Texas. In what state was the first permanent Mennonite settlement made in 1683? Pennsylvania. What four-legged animal do we associate with Kentucky? Daniel.
Horses.
That is correct. What tour was Michael Jackson rehearsing for when he died in 2009? It was This Is It tour. Of what two items are the leprechauns of Ireland inordinately found? The correct answer is whiskey and tobacco. Who was the first female U.S. Secretary of State? The correct answer is Madeleine Albright. What is soy sauce made of? The correct answer is fermented soybeans. In the Flintstones, Fred and Barney were the husbands. What were the wives' names? The correct answer was Wilma and Betty. What famous samba singer was known for wearing a bowl of fruit on her head? The correct answer is Carmen Miranda. What is a word formed by the letters of another word placed in a different order? Paul.
Anagram.
That is correct. And that ends our lightning round.
The 2024 Student Entrepreneur of the Year is Jaden Recker.
Cobra Venture, I was super excited. When Mark came and pitched it to our business class, I just knew it was something I wanted to do. I've always wanted to run a business, and Cobra Venture made that come to life.
Parkland stands out in so many ways, but for them to say we want an entrepreneurship program, that our dead end is to have a Student of the Year entrepreneur at Parkland College. How do we do that? Well, let's offer it to every student to apply. We're not just saying to the business department students, we're saying every student on this campus that has a business idea that they'd like to grow or start. This is a program where if they apply and they get accepted because of their idea, they're in.
The value personally to me is just all the experience that you gain, the relationships that you build, the networking that you gain. That is all way more valuable than the prize money. It is something that no dollar amount can buy, and it is a great experience.
When we start this semester in January with a bunch of students who are not really familiar with each other, don't know what each other's business is really all about. And then every time we get together, we talk about your business. We have them give a little pitch, a 2-minute. And every week it gets stronger and stronger. And then before this competition tonight, the string of texts between all 6 students was incredible. I don't care if I win. The money's not important. Getting to know all of you and seeing and learning about your business and hoping you do well is what it's all about.
Let's get started with round 3. In what year did McDonald's introduce the Happy Meal? 1978, 1979, 1980, or 1981? Paul?
1979.
That is correct. Robin Williams won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor in which 1997 film about a South Boston janitor? Dylan?
Good Will Hunting.
That is correct. How many hours are there in a week? Paul?
168.
That is correct. What method of treatment is said to work with massage and pressure on the soles of the patient's feet? Paul?
Acupuncture.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confirm?
Acupressure?
No. The correct answer is reflexology. Which twins were said to be the founders of Rome? Paul?
Romulus and Remus.
That is correct. What is the only bone in the body that is not attached to another bone? Paul?
The cochlea.
That is incorrect. Would you like to concur?
I know there's like a bone in the ear that's called like. I don't know what we call it. What's that thing? What's that?
All right. The correct answer is the hyoid bone. What is the most often sung song in America? Evie?
Happy birthday.
That is correct. What do all mammals have? Daniel?
Warm blood.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confer?
Spine.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is tongue.
Oh.
Right, mammary glands.
What comic strip character were named for the 16th century theologian and a 17th century philosopher? Daniel?
Phineas and Ferb.
That is incorrect.
I'm not gonna get that.
Superman.
Galvin and Hobbes.
That is correct.
Listen better.
Calvin.
The 16th Amendment of the Constitution, ratified in 1913, allowed Congress to do what unpopular thing? Daniel.
Collect an income tax.
That is correct. What is the name of Dr. Seuss' egg-hatched elephant? Paul.
Horton.
That is correct. What name is given to a female swan? The correct answer is Pin. What country is the world's largest producer of vanilla beans? Jeremiah.
Brazil.
That is incorrect. Would you like to convert?
They said Ecuador.
Ecuador.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Madagascar. Who was president at the time Elizabeth II was crowned Queen of England? Paul.
Polk.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confirm?
FDR.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Dwight D. Eisenhower. What is the name of Sherlock Holmes' brother? Daniel.
Mycroft Holmes.
That is correct. The Van Gogh Museum is located in what European capital city? Paul.
Amsterdam.
That is correct. What is the largest even negative number? Paul.
0.
That is incorrect.
-2, right? -2?
That is correct. And now a video round goes to Fisher.
In February of 1983, this album would launch Michael Jackson into superstardom, as it took over #1 on the charts and would stay there for a record-breaking 37 weeks.
Thriller. I don't know if that's what. Oh, maybe. Bad. What was the album called?
Thriller was the song, so. Bad.
Thriller is the best-selling album of all time, with sales of over 70 million copies worldwide. It is the best-selling non-compilation album and was certified platinum 34 times by the Recording Industry Association of America.
What did the 19th Amendment to the Constitution do? Jeremiah.
Granted women the right to vote.
That is correct. Who was the first lawyer to become First Lady? Paul. That is incorrect. Would you like to confirm?
I could tell you. Nancy Reagan.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Hillary Rodham Clinton.
See, I was.
How many land miles are there in a league? Paul.
30.
That is correct. Founded in 1921, this company was credited with being the first fast food chain. Jan?
White Castle.
That is correct. In 2006, Mel Gibson's movie Apocalypto concerns the demise of what ancient empire? Paul.
Aztec Empire.
That is incorrect.
Roman.
That is incorrect. It's the Mayan Empire.
Oh, I was in the right.
According to legend, who rode naked through the streets of Coventry to protest oppressive taxation? The correct answer is Lady Godiva. What bird is said to bury its head in the sand? Paul.
Ostrich.
That is correct. What was the first movie to earn $100 million at the box office? Cheyenne.
Titanic.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confer?
I doubt it. It's a guess.
Gone with the Wind?
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Jaws. What is the capital of Hawaii? Jeremiah.
Honolulu.
That is correct. A black panther is actually what kind of big cat? Noah.
A leopard.
That is correct.
Can also be a jaguar.
What huggable, an ever popular toy, was named for a U.S. president? Paul.
Teddy bear.
That is correct.
That's hilarious.
How many lines are there in our limerick? Paul.
6.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confer?
Try it. 5.
That is correct. What sitcom star earned $267 million for the final season of his show was on air? Paul.
Seinfeld.
That is correct. In what year did the Titanic sink? Dylan.
1912.
That is correct. And that ends round 3.
Tired of working multiple jobs? Parkland College has your solution for better work-life balance. They provide short-term training for in-demand careers that can lead you to a satisfying job and better pay. Plus, Parkland has affordable transfer credits, flexible class times, and payment assistance. Now, how does that work for you? Visit parkland.edu/summerfall24 and get started.
The winner of the first game is Danville Schlarman. Our next game will be between Rantoul and Fisher. Welcome to Bracket 2 of the 2024 Parkland Challenge. I'm your host, Antoine Thomas. Our second contest finds Rantoul taking on Fisher. Let's meet the teams.
Parker Reuben King Jr.
Ella Hazard, senior.
Imogen, junior.
Andrew Hazard, senior. Jeremiah Todd, junior.
Noah Hurley, senior.
Daniel Bine, senior.
Angel Robles, senior.
Zoe Reichenbach, senior.
Elizabeth Handel, senior.
Skylar Mills, senior. Jacob Fox, junior.
McKenna Brooks, senior.
Now that we met the teams, let's get started with our game. Rantoul, are you ready? Fisher, are you ready? All right, first question. While Kobe Bryant has spent his whole career with the Los Angeles Lakers, he was acquired in a draft day trade. Who originally drafted him? Skylar.
The Bulls.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confer?
Jazz.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was the Charlotte Hornets. Through which organ do fish get oxygen? Ella.
Gills.
That is correct. Which American civil rights leader led the Montgomery bus boycott? Ella.
Rosa Parks.
That is incorrect. Which American civil rights leader led the Montgomery bus boycott of 1955? You don't need to spell
Oh.
Martin Luther King Jr.
That is correct.
There was your purpose reason why he did it.
What historic battle site flag raising is depicted in the U.S. Marine Corps War Memorial Statue near Arlington National Cemetery? Daniel.
The Battle of Iwo Jima.
That is correct. What state is East St. Louis in? Angel?
Illinois.
That is correct. What sign of the zodiac is represented by a pair of scales? Skylar.
Libra.
That is correct. The show Magnum P.I. was recently rebooted and returned to CBS, but who was the original star of the popular crime drama when it premiered in 1980? Parker.
Tom Selleck.
That is correct. What carnival food is named after a large animal's hearing? Liz.
Elephant. Elephant ears.
That is correct. What island in the Southwest Pacific Ocean is the second largest island after Greenland? Skylar.
Iceland.
That is incorrect. Would y'all like to confer?
No, you're an islands person.
Australia. Let's go this way.
Australia.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is New Guinea. Which state derives its name from the Indian word meaning long river? Ella.
Missouri.
That is incorrect. Would y'all like to confer?
Mississippi.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Connecticut. Kunta Kinte was one of the characters in what Alex Haley book? The correct answer is Roots. Which country's leader is elected by the College of the Cardinals? Daniel.
The Holy Roman Empire.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confer?
I have no idea. Switzerland, maybe. That's just a guess.
Switzerland.
That is incorrect. It is Vatican City.
Oh,
What four-letter game has a spinning wheel, tiny... Liz.
Life.
That is correct. What Ford car motor model is sometimes known as being one of the most spectacular business failures in U.S. manufacturing history? It is the Edsel. Which is the largest freshwater lake in the world? Daniel.
Lake Superior.
That is correct. What battle was Napoleon's final defeat? Noah.
Battle of Waterloo.
That is correct. And now video round goes to Fisher.
Photographer Matthew Brady took the first photograph of a U.S. president in office on February 14th, 1849. Who was that president?
it's just a guess.
All right. Do you have an answer for us?
Harrison.
Harrison?
James Polk was the 11th president of the United States, serving from 1845 to 1849. He also served as the 13th Speaker of the House of Representatives from 1835 to 1839 and the 9th Governor of Tennessee from 1839 to 1841.
All right, let's get back to the questions. According to Instacart, what is the most disliked food in America? Angel? Onions is incorrect. Would you like to confirm?
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts is incorrect. The correct answer is anchovies.
Oh, yeah.
What country used weather-borne balloons to drop more than 100 bombs on North America during World War II? Skylar.
Japan.
That is correct. In what city was Walt Disney born? Ella.
Anaheim.
That is incorrect.
Sacramento.
That's incorrect. The correct answer is Chicago, Illinois. Which man led the 54th Massachusetts, the first regiment of black soldiers in the Union Army during the Civil War? The correct answer is Robert Goldshaw. Hurricane Katrina was one of the worst natural disasters in U.S. history, but Hurricane Sandy was pretty bad too. What two states were hit by Sandy? The correct answer is New York and New Jersey. What year was the iPod released? Angel?
2001.
That is correct. What are the two official languages of Hong Kong? Noah?
Mandarin and English.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confirm?
It's Mandarin and something. It's a big one.
No answer.
No answer. The correct answer is Cantonese and English. What do you call a straight line that intersects a curve at 2 points? Daniel.
A secant line.
That is correct. What was the first animated film to be nominated for the Academy Award as Best Picture? Parker?
The Lion King.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confirm?
Bambi.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Beauty and the Beast. What is a strong-smelling underground fungus that is considered a delicacy in France and is hunted by pigs and dogs? Noah.
Truffle.
That is correct. This bread product is traditionally shaped by hands in the form of a ring. It is then quickly boiled in water. Zoe.
Bagel.
That is correct. Who sang the title song Grease in the 1978 musical motion picture? Ella.
Zac Efron.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confirm?
No answer.
The correct answer was Frankie Valli. What does the motorcycle club name HOG stand for? Zoe.
Harley Owners Group.
That is correct. And that ends round one.
Tired of working multiple jobs? Parkland College has your solution for better work-life balance. They provide short-term training for in-demand careers that can lead you to a satisfying job and better pay. Plus, Parkland has affordable transfer credits, flexible class times, and payment assistance. Now, how does that work for you? Visit parkland.edu/summerfall24 and get started.
Welcome back to the Parkland Challenge. Right now the score is Fisher 70, Rantoul 90, and it's time for the lightning round, where wrong answers will cost you points. Let's go ahead and get started. What does the term on fleek mean? The correct answer is fashionable. The Köppen system is a classification system for what? The correct answer is climate. Which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle wears orange? Jacob.
Michelangelo.
That is correct. In what country was Albert Einstein born? Liz.
Germany.
That is correct. Which day marks the official end of Easter? Jacob.
Pentecost.
That is correct. What's the name of the head elf in charge of baking Keebler cookies? Ernie. Urbana is also a city in Ohio. What is the name of the Daniel?
Urbana County.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Champaign County.
Again?
What crop was scientist George Washington Carver known for promoting as an alternative? Jacob?
Peanuts.
That is correct. What do the initials SALT stand for? Hint, it's a treaty. Strategic Arms Limitation Treaty. In what city would you find Stone Mountain, CNN Studios, and the World of Coca-Cola? The correct answer is Atlanta, Georgia. What is the length of a term in for a U.S. Senator? Daniel.
6 years.
That is correct. How many pawns are on the board at the beginning of a game? Jacob.
16.
That is correct. What does DSL stand for? The correct answer is Digital Subscriber Line. And that ends our lightning round.
The 2024 Student Entrepreneur of the Year is Jaden Recker.
Cobra Venture, I was super excited. When Mark came and pitched it to our business class, I just knew it was something I wanted to do. I've always wanted to run a business, and Cobra Venture made that come to life.
Parkland stands out in so many ways, but for them to say we want an entrepreneurship program, that our dead end is to have a Student of the Year entrepreneur at Parkland College. How do we do that? Well, let's offer it to every student to apply. We're not just saying to the business department students, we're saying every student on this campus that has a business idea that they'd like to grow or start. This is a program where if they apply and they get accepted because of their idea, they're in.
The value personally to me is just all the experience that you gain, the relationships that you build, the networking that you gain. That is all way more valuable than the prize money. It is something that no dollar amount can buy, and it is a great experience.
When we start this semester in January with a bunch of students who are not really familiar with each other, don't know what each other's business is really all about. And then every time we get together, we talk about your business. We have them give a little pitch, a 2-minute. And every week it gets stronger and stronger. And then before this competition tonight, the string of texts between all 6 students was incredible. I don't care if I win. The money's not important. Getting to know all of you and seeing and learning about your business and hoping you do well is what it's all about.
Welcome back to round 3. Score right now is Fisher 70, Rantoul 140. Let's just jump right on into the questions. First question. Where can you find a current Inca civilization? Angel?
Brazil.
Brazil is incorrect. Would y'all like to confer?
I didn't know there was a current civilization. Try it.
Peru.
Peru is correct. What city would you be in if you were kneeling at the Wailing Wall? The correct answer is Jerusalem. Which carbon atom is typically used to date Daniel?
Carbon 14.
That is correct. What is a portion of New York's Broadway Theater district called? It's called the Great White Way. Which phrase did Winston Churchill use to describe the partitioning of Europe after the Second World War? Daniel.
Iron Curtain.
That is correct. The Gobi Desert stretches across a portion of Mongolia and what neighboring country? Angel?
China.
That is correct. What was John Lennon's middle name? Angel?
Michael.
That is incorrect. Would y'all like to confer?
I have no idea. Joseph.
Joseph.
Joseph is incorrect. The correct answer is Winston. Which car company's logo features 3 red diamonds? Angel?
Mitsubishi.
That is correct. What was the official U.S. name for the 1991 Gulf War? The correct answer was Operation Desert Storm. What is it called when the day and night are of equal lengths? Daniel.
An equinox.
That is correct. Which 3 colors are on the flag of Ireland? Angel?
Green, white, and orange.
That is correct. What southwestern state has the largest Indian population in the U.S.? Angel?
Alabama.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confer?
I think so. Because they would have put there. Okay. Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma is correct. Which is the main hormone that regulates blood sugar levels? Daniel?
Insulin.
That is correct. By Felicia is an expression used to dismiss someone. What popular 1995 movie coined this phrase? Friday with Ice Cube. There are only 4 gemstones that can be called precious. The rest are semi-precious. What are those 4? Daniel.
Diamond, ruby, sapphire, and emerald.
That is correct. Queen Latifah, John Travolta, and Michelle Pfeiffer starred in which 2007 Liz?
Hairspray.
That is correct. In what state would you find the Royal Gorge Bridge, the highest suspension bridge in the world? The correct answer is Colorado. In what form does sound travel? Angel?
Waves.
That is correct. If you're in a race and you pass the person in second place, what place are you in? Angel?
Second.
Second is correct. What are large, layered ice particles, often spherical in shape, which are produced by thunderstorms? Daniel?
Hail.
That is correct. Which Shakespearean play includes the antagonist Iago? Daniel?
The Merchant of Venice.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confer?
Midsummer's Night Dream.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Othello. And now a video round for Rantoul.
George Washington was born on February 22, 1732, and would become one of the most influential people in history. He became the first U.S. president and was elected unanimously for both of his terms. In what year was he first elected?
78, maybe. Or no elections, 1878. Like 12. Is it like 77 or 78? Can I say
1778.
1778.
America's founding father, military officer, and politician, began his role as the first president of the United States in 1789. He would hold that role until 1797, when John Adams took over the position.
Let's jump right back into the questions. What character is famous for saying, "Please, sir, can I have some more"? Ella.
Oliver Twist.
That is correct. This television series follows cops Steve McGarton and Danny Williams. It ran from 1968 to 1980 and then was renamed and returned to CBS in 2010. Zoe?
CSI.
That is incorrect.
I think it's Wi-Fi.
Would y'all like to confer?
Wi-Fi mode.
That is correct. What is the largest participant sport in the world? McKenna?
Soccer.
That is incorrect. And the answer would be?
Golf.
The correct answer is fishing.
Oh. There's a lot of people.
What European capital offers tours of catacombs containing 6 million human skeletons? Angel?
Paris.
That is correct. In which British city is Wimbledon held? Ella?
Lancaster.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confer?
Doncaster.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is London. What city had North America's first medical school, bank, and city paid police force? Angel?
Boston.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confer?
Philadelphia, but everything close to Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia is correct. What aircraft is controlled by manipulating a... Zoe?
Helicopter.
That is correct. What is the largest breed of snake in the world? Daniel?
Burmese python.
That is incorrect. And your answer would be?
Anaconda.
Anaconda is correct.
Okay.
What is the word for the compulsion to light fires? Ella?
Pyromania.
That is correct. What P word describes an electrical plug with one prong wider than the other one? The correct answer is polarized. What product does Bazooka Joe sell? Angel?
Gum.
That is correct. And that ends round 3.
Tired of working multiple jobs? Parkland College has your solution for better work-life balance. They provide short-term training for in-demand careers that can lead you to a satisfying job and better pay. Plus, Parkland has affordable transfer credits, flexible class times, and payment assistance. Now, how does that work for you? Visit parkland.edu/summerfall24 and get started.
Rantoul wins game 2, and that sets up a matchup with Danville Schwarman to determine the bracket 2 winner. That game is coming up next. Welcome back to the 2024 Parkland Challenge. Let's see if the Eagles or the Hilltoppers will be joining Champaign Centennial in the Final Four. Let's meet the teams and then get started with the game.
Angel Robles, Senior.
Zoe Reichenbach, Senior.
Elizabeth Handel, Senior.
Skylar Mills, Senior. Jacob Fox, Junior.
McKenna Brooks, Senior.
Paul Hurley, 11th grade. Dylan Hemker, Senior.
Cheyenne Lutz, Senior.
Jack Barber, Sophomore.
Evie Kelsey, Junior.
Riglo O'Brien, Junior.
Connor Andrew, sophomore.
All right, now that we met the teams, let's get started. Rantoul, are you ready?
Yes.
And then Schlarman, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's start with the first question. Here we go. In geometry, how many sides are on a heptagon? Jacob.
7.
That is correct. What is the name of the basic vessel in which most Chinese dishes are prepared? Cheyenne?
A wok.
That is correct. The oldest band in the U.S. nicknamed the President's Own is what? Angel?
United States Marine Band.
That is correct. What state is the leading producer of maple syrup in the United States? Zoe?
Vermont.
That is correct. In automobiles, what does ABS stand for? Paul?
Anti-braking system.
That is correct. What manic comic often ad-libs his routines on the TV sitcom Mark and Mindy? It is Robin Williams. What U.S. state is home to Acadia National Park? Jacob?
Maine.
That is correct. What household device uses a rare synthetic element, American? Paul?
Smoke detector.
That is correct. What island nation is the native home of the ring-tailed lemur? Paul?
Madagascar.
That is correct. When lions and tigers mate, what do you call their cubs? Paul?
Ligers.
That is correct. What mammal can starve to death despite a plenty supply of food? Jacob?
Sloth.
That is correct. What color does acid turn litmus paper? McKenna?
Red.
That is correct. What kind of dog is the cartoon character Marmaduke? McKenna?
Great Dane.
That is correct. Who was the author of the classic novel Hunchback of Notre Dame? The correct answer is Victor Hugo. On a thermometer, when are the Fahrenheit and centigrade readings, Paul?
32.
That is incorrect. On a thermometer, when are the Fahrenheit and the centigrade readings identical?
0.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is minus 40 degrees. On Sesame Street, what is Oscar the Grouch's home? McKenna.
Trash can.
That is correct. What was the significance of the Marbury and Madison Supreme Court case? Jacob.
Judicial review.
That is correct. What Asian nation is home to K2 and world's second highest peak? Paul.
Nepal.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confirm?
Thailand.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Pakistan. What do British divers call the trunk in their car? Paul.
The boot.
That is correct. Name the psychological test which uses the subject's interpretation of a series of Paul.
Rorschach.
That is correct. What does the military acronym HALO stand for? The answer is high altitude, low opening. Which metallic element has a melting point of approximately negative 38 degrees Fahrenheit? Jacob.
Mercury.
That is correct. How many total candles do you need to light a menorah properly for the entire 8 nights? Jacob.
9.
That is incorrect. How many total candles do you need to light a menorah properly for the entire 8 nights of Hanukkah? 36, 44, or 64?
$44.
44 is correct. Which famous individual opened the first copper mill in America? Paul.
Franklin.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confirm?
Paul Revere.
Paul Revere is correct. And now the video round goes to Schlarman.
The first Daytona 500 was held on February 22nd, 1959. Do you know who holds the record for the most Daytona 500 victories with 7?
Dale Earnhardt Sr.
Richard Petty won 7 Daytona 500s in a career that saw him win 200 races across 5 decades. He retired in 1992 and was inducted into the first class of the NASCAR Hall of Fame in 2010.
Let's get back to our questions. What is the most abundant metal in the Earth's crust? Paul.
Iron.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confirm?
Carbon.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is aluminum. From which country is actress Natalie Portman? McKenna.
Russia.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confirm?
Britain.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Israel. In what video game would you find Inky, Blinky, Jacob?
Pac-Man.
That is correct. What is the school's mascot in the High School Musical? Jacob.
Wildcat.
That is correct. What Sunday night show running from 1948 to 1971 was the top-rated TV variety show ever? Cheyenne?
I Love Lucy.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confer?
No answer.
The Ed Sullivan Show. Which tourist state leads the U.S. in booze consumption per capita?
Buzz.
Oh, go ahead.
Florida.
That is incorrect.
Wisconsin.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Nevada.
Ooh.
How many states begin with the letter A? Paul.
2.
That is incorrect.
Four.
4 is correct. Which country is the second largest in the world? Angel?
Canada.
That is correct. Which country and its territories covers the most time zones? Paul.
Russia.
That is incorrect.
I feel like Canada. No. Denmark.
Denmark is incorrect. The correct answer is France with 12 time zones. What document did President Andrew Johnson want a copy of placed under? Angel?
U.S. Constitution.
That is correct. Which Triple Crown horse race is missing? Kentucky Derby, Belmont Stakes, and it is Preakness Stakes. And that ends round 1.
Tired of working multiple jobs? Parkland College has your solution for better work-life balance. They provide short-term training for in-demand careers that can lead you to a satisfying job and better pay. Plus, Parkland has affordable transfer credits, flexible class times, and payment assistance. Now, how does that work for you? Visit parkland.edu/summerfall24 and get started.
Welcome back. The score is Schlarman 80, Rantoul 160. We're about to enter the lightning round where wrong answers can cost you points. Let's go ahead and get started. Which bird cannot fly but is well suited to cold water? Skylar.
Penguins.
That is correct. What was the name of Caroline Kennedy's pony? The correct answer is macaroni. What is the European Union's equivalent of our 911 emergency number? Liz.
999.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was 112. How many U.S. states joined the Union in the 20th century? Paul.
3.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is 5. Who is the Norse god of thunder? Jacob.
Thor.
That is correct. A system of government in which the state is controlled by a particular religion is known as what? Paul.
Theocracy.
That is correct. In first aid, what does CPR stand for? Liz.
Cardiopulmonary resuscitation.
That is correct. The men's magazine GQ was formerly known by what longer name? Gentleman's Quarterly. The unicorn is the national animal of what country? Jacob.
Scotland.
That is correct. The name for what feature of geography means almost an island in Latin? Paul.
Isthmus.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is peninsula. What was the world's first electrically lighted city? Cheyenne?
Chicago?
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Wabash, Indiana. In which part of the body is the anvil? Jack?
Ear.
That is correct. What stadium is the home of Chicago Bears football team? Jacob?
Soldier Field.
That is correct. What is the term for the eating disorder in which lack of appetite? Jacob?
Anorexia.
That's correct. Who voiced Looney Tunes characters like Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and Porky Pig? The correct answer is Mel Blanc. And that ends our lightning round.
The 2024 Student Entrepreneur of the Year is Jaden Recker.
Cobra Venture, I was super excited. When Mark came and pitched it to our business class, I just knew it was something I wanted to do. I've always wanted to run a business, and Cobra Venture made that come to life.
Parkland stands out in so many ways, but for them to say we want an entrepreneurship program, that our dead end is to have a Student of the Year entrepreneur at Parkland College. How do we do that? Well, let's offer it to every student to apply. We're not just saying to the business department students, we're saying every student on this campus that has a business idea that they'd like to grow or start. This is a program where if they apply and they get accepted because of their idea, they're in.
The value personally, to me, is just all the experience that you gain, the relationships that you build, the networking that you gain. That is all way more valuable than the prize money. It is something that no dollar amount can buy, and it is a great experience.
When we start this semester in January with a bunch of students who are not really familiar with each other, don't know what each other's business is really all about. And then every time we get together, we talk about your business. We have them give a little pitch, a 2-minute. And every week it gets stronger and stronger. And then before this competition tonight, the string of texts between all 6 students was incredible. I don't care if I win. The money's not important. Getting to know all of you and seeing and learning about your business and hoping you do well is what it's all about.
All right, first question. What 3 major countries made up the Axis power of Paul?
Germany, Japan, and Italy.
That is correct. How many feet are there in 100 yards? Paul?
300 feet.
Correct. Geddy Lee is the frontman of this Canadian rock band. The correct answer is Rush. What famous fault line in California has caused Paul?
San Andreas fault line.
Correct. What economist was called the most powerful unelected official in America between 1987? Zoe?
Bill Gates.
That is incorrect. Between 1987 and 2006. I'd like to confer.
Milton. I don't know any economists. Milton. Milton.
The correct answer is Alan Greenspan. In what state was the Battle of Lexington and Concord? Jacob?
Virginia.
That is incorrect. Would you like to?
Massachusetts.
That is correct. What show is a spin-off from AMC's Breaking Bad? Jacob?
Better Call Saul.
That is correct. When setting a table, which side does the fork go on? Jacob?
Left.
That is correct. What disease accounts for 2 of every 3 cases of dementia? Paul?
Alzheimer's.
That is correct. This American artist is known for dramatic flowers, glowing landscapes, and images of bones against a stark desert sky. The correct answer is Georgia O'Keeffe. What New York City museum calls itself World's Greatest Exhibition? The Guinness World of Records Exhibition. Who holds the record for most Grammy wins in their entire career? Jacob.
Jay-Z.
That is incorrect. Would y'all like to confirm?
Elton John. Elton John.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is actually Beyonce. What does the LL stand for in LL Bean? The correct answer is Leon Leonwood. What kind of bridge is the Golden Gate Bridge? Skylar.
Suspension.
That is correct. In the Bible, who wore a coat of many colors? Paul.
Joseph.
That is correct. What is the capital of Pakistan?
Islamabad.
That is correct. A syngape is the young of what bird? McKenna?
Pigeon.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confirm?
Dove.
Dove is incorrect. The correct answer is swan. Which of Henry VIII's wives gave birth to Elizabeth I? Sorry.
Anne Boleyn.
Yes. What is the fastest healing muscle in the body? Paul?
The tongue.
That is correct. What was a gladiator's armed with in addition to a dagger and a spear? Jacob.
Shield.
That is incorrect.
Helmet.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is a net. What is the pollex? Otherwise known as the thumb. In 1988 movie, Mystic Pizza launched the career of what pretty woman? The correct answer is Julia Roberts. And now, video question goes to Rantoul.
On February 19th, 1968, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood debuted on television. Some 51 years later, Tom Hanks would play him in the biographical film on his life. What was the name of the movie?
And your answer would be?
Hello, Neighbor.
A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood premiered in 2019. It grossed $68 million worldwide, and it was chosen by Time magazine as one of the 10 best films of the year.
Let's get back to the questions. What was the first feature-length film to be entirely computer animated? Paul.
Toy Story.
That is correct. What social networking website term meaning to remove someone as a friend was a recent word of the year in the Oxford English Dictionary? Jacob.
Friend zone.
That is incorrect.
Unfollow.
That is incorrect. The correct word is unfriend. Whose entire 32-line poem, The Addressing of Cats, was reprinted on a British postage stamp? The correct answer is T.S. Eliot's. Who is the youngest person to win the Academy Award for Best Actor? The correct answer is Adrian Brody. Which empire lasted from 1324 to 1922? Skylar.
The Ottoman Empire.
That is correct. In which country is the site of the ruins of the ancient city of Babylon? Paul.
Iraq.
That is correct. What is the best-selling movie soundtrack of all time? McKenna.
Frozen.
That is incorrect. Would you like to confirm?
Lion King.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is The Bodyguard. What actor played the title role in the sitcom Frasier? Kelsey Grammer. The abbreviation ORD for Chicago O'Hare Airport comes from what old name? Orchard Field. What is the name of the eggs laid by frogs and toads? Skylar.
Tadpoles.
That is incorrect.
Spawn. Yeah. Spawn.
That is correct. What card game involves shooting to the moon? Jacob.
Shoot for the moon.
That is incorrect.
I go fish.
That is incorrect. The correct game is Hearts. In which country is the city of Casablanca? Paul.
Morocco.
That is correct. A tweet restricts you to how many characters? 40, 80, or 140? Paul.
140.
That is correct. America's Next Top Model is an American reality television show created by which former model? Cheyenne?
Tyra Banks.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And that ends round 3.
Tired of working multiple jobs? Parkland College has your solution for better work-life balance. They provide short-term training for in-demand careers that can lead you to a satisfying job and better pay. Plus, Parkland has affordable transfer credits, flexible class times, and payment assistance. Now, how does that work for you? Visit parkland.edu/summerfall24 and get started.
Congratulations to Rantoul as they will move on to the championship round. Make sure you keep watching PCTV to see who joins them and Centennial in the Final Four of the 2024 Parkland Challenge. Thank you, contestants.